That's okay.
Ну вот,
yeah.
короче,
Yeah.
апитахая.
We'll start maybe over we'll start over on the side. This actually we didn't have on the list, and somebody pointed, I think Kim pointed out to me. What's that? Anybody seen these before? Fava bean. Perfect, yeah. Fava bean, it's a very, very, one of the most popular used beans in Ecuadorian cuisine. Okay. Often it's just boiled, and people eat it with cheese. Again, a traditional complete protein. A lot of these foods that are complete proteins, and before the Incas didn't know about proteins, but they knew that these were foods that gave energy. But we're also missing quinoa, another of the bought outside the market. These are salt and sweet.
Fried habas.
So everyone, please, can try a little habas. This is the bean. Yeah, they're just, and because they're a bean. Though fried, they're probably not as healthy as in a soup. But because they're a bean, they're very high
thank you.
protein. So they're also a nice snack. Yeah, passion fruit. It's a passion fruit. Anybody remember having it?
Maracuya.
Wonderful, very sour. Did you have a fruit that you couldn't identify? It was absolutely delicious. It was probably maracuya, passion fruit. I know. And it looks like this, okay? And basically the way you eat it is you cut it open. Okay. Maracuya, yeah. And take out this pulp.
Makes a wonderful juice.
Yes. Yeah, put it in the blender, sugar, water, and it's very sour, but if you want to try a little of the flavor of it, you can do that as well. It also makes great desserts and sauces. Yeah.
Yeah. Smells very strong.
A mousse of maracuya, okay, whipped cream, maracuya, sugar, and a little bit of gelatin. Beautiful dessert or pie. Maracuya cheesecake. It's one of the standards at my coffee shop. So a similar type of, another version of a passion fruit is a granadilla. You see it looks similar, a little different.
Is that what the drink is made of?
The drink is made out of maracuya.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a little rounder, it has a little softer shell. And this is something a lot of people send in their kids' lunchbox. It's really easy. You don't have to worry about cutting it open. Basically, you just go like this, pop it open, and you see it's a similar little set of seeds. But these are a little sweeter. This isn't made into juice. It's actually just, if you want to just pull off a little, it looks like, and you eat it with the seeds and all. So you don't mind my fingers?
It's slimy.
Oh, it's really good. But it's sweet. Sweet and crunchy. But it's a type of passion fruit. Yeah, different. It's not a pomegranate.
Like a pomegranate?
Pomegranate is called a grenadine here. And just pull some off, and then these little seeds.
What is that?
You can try.
What is this?
It's called taxo.
Taxo.
You can try it. Try the flavor. It's not even like this, only in juices. But just so you get an idea of the taste. What is it? Taxo. T-A-X-O. Made into juices.
What is it similar to?
Nothing. Yeah. It's actually best if you make a juice out of taxo. It's so much better if you make it with milk.
With some milk. To make this juice with some milk.
It's heavenly.
I got those growing.
Delicious fruit in the world.
Most delicious food in the world.
Pitahaya. This is what it looks like. Okay.
It tastes like vanilla, doesn't it?
Some people have said, these fruits are in Asia and other places because, they're tropical fruits. This is what it looks like. You cut it open. It looks a little like a white kiwi.
That's what a dragon
Yeah, like a white kiwi.
Okay.
It tastes like vanilla,
It might
doesn't
be.
it?
Yeah. I can cut up some more too. But take a little piece. You don't eat the yellow part. You eat the white part. Looks very
finally
beautiful
I
in a
got
fruit
something.
salad as well.
It's like candy in
It's
your mouth.
pitahaya.
Sweet and
Yeah, I can
the
cut up
kiwi
some more, too.
seeds inside.
Wanted you to see what the whole fruit looked like.
Oh, that's good.
It's good.
Very good.
It's good.
It's called a pitahaya.
Pitahaya. I have to remember it because I like it.
Yeah. So, this is just to say you don't have to remember all this stuff, but there's a lot of really cool stuff to explore, in your first months. Or go to the market, buy some stuff that you've never seen before.
Try it.
Amazingly, you'll find it on the internet. You'll maybe find recipes. You'll try it out. You know, but don't be scared and don't just buy potatoes and broccoli. You know, there's a lot of really cool stuff to try here.
Sarah, and how
yes.
much is that one piece?
This one was probably that's
Dollar one piece?
Yeah. There's
So $1,
you can sometimes get a bag of 5 of them for $1. But they are, yeah. I'm not sure when it is. There's all of a sudden, or when they happen to have a harvest.
So basically, guys, we got
right now we're going into, we didn't say mangoes.
bought this
Right
fruit.
now we're about to
Each
get
one
December,
person
we're
bought
gonna
something.
mangoes.
No more for $1. So what you can see is just on $1 piece.
But usually it's about 30 to 50 cents. This was a big one though. Yeah. So they're, but they're a little more expensive.
And usually she said 30 to 50 cents, but this one was big for $1.
Staple of the diet in Ecuador,
Yuca.
particularly in the Oriente, in the Amazon region. Yuca, so called manioc, has some other names. It's basically like a potato.
Like potato.
But it's better than a potato. Yeah. Is it like a sweet potato? When the lunches usually on this day they come to my coffee shop. We do fried yuca.
Probably everybody once in their life
It's
was
cut up
buying
into soups.
yuca in a
It's boiled, eaten like a
in a
boiled
store.
potato.
Make bread, don't
So is the,
There's also pan de yuca, yuca bread. And in fact, if anybody's like gluten intolerant, I can't believe yuca bread hasn't, like, you know, with all the gluten intolerance in the United States, hasn't become the fad, because it's absolutely delicious, and it's made out of yuca flour, so it doesn't have any wheat in it or any gluten.
so what color is the meat?
White.
White.
White? It is white.
It's very hard. Usually, you know, in Supermaxi and the supermarkets where we'll go today, in the vegetable section, you'll have where they have, you know, peeled, cut into pieces yuca. If I'm making something with yuca, if I have my assistant who will like do this stuff, I'm not going to do the dirty work of they're really hard to cut and then boil and da-da-da. So I'll buy the bag of, and it'll probably cost $1.50, you know, this probably costs
Yuca.
do the 10 cents. But yeah, it's peeled, yeah, the white, let's see if I can, it's really hard. Oh, there we go. This is what it looks like. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
So it is just like a potato then.
Like a potato, but it has a little different texture, and it's delicious.
Do you ever
Really
eat it
better
raw?
for you. Pardon? No, you can't eat it raw. Yeah. Other things you can't look like bananas. The starch. Well, there's so many starches in the Ecuadorian diet. Rice. In the highlands, potatoes. Oriente, yuca. Go to the coast. What's their major carb? In the coastal regions is plantains. Mashed, fried, accompanied every rice dish.
What is it?
Put into soups. And this is an easy
Verde.
one. Because, yes, sí, tostones, chifles. Verde.
Verde.
And it means green. So the
Verde means green.
The banana is called verde. Just call it green. Okay? So this is verde. Now when this ripens, if you leave this for a week or two on your shelf, all of a sudden it's going to transform into this. Maduro, which means ripe.
Maduro ripe.
How can you differentiate
Wendy is
between
green
plantains
and
bananas?
Maduro is ripe.
You can tell by the shape, by the. This is not going to look like one because it's not yellow. The Maduro is fatter. A lot of times they're sold in the market. They're almost black. They're almost just like they look like they're rotten. So they're actually the riper they get, the sweeter they get. So on rice dishes, they'll often have the fried verdes or fried Maduro. So if it's a banana that tastes sweet, it's the same banana that's been ripened and it's called Maduro. So, but neither of these can be eaten raw. They have to be fried, boiled, or cooked in some way. On the bananas, we have all kinds of bananas. There are actually more types of bananas, but these are the principal ones. And this is little guys. I think these are also in the
Banana.
Here they're called oritos.
Oritos.
Yeah. Anybody want to try? Has anybody not tried an orito? It's not like a regular tomato.
Three tomatoes.
Principal uses, it is used for desserts, like sort of made into a, with like a sweetened syrup around it. It's not my favorite.
That must have been the ice cream we saw yesterday.
Could be an ice cream.
Yes.
It's also used for juices. It's one of the most common juices.
It's a regular tomato, right? But just
No.
a type of.
It's a juice. Maybe family somehow, but no, you couldn't use the second tomato. Oh, right. So it's made into scooped out, peeled sugar water for juices for one of our staples. The other thing is most if you get hot sauce in Ecuador, you know, there are different versions. Every restaurant has its hot sauce. But many have like a creamy hot sauce.
Is it the same taste?
Tomate de árbol. This is
Oh, okay, got it.
so our hot sauce we make with tomate de árbol, ajíes, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of salt, blend it in the blender, and that's it. And it's the most delicious ají ever. So most hot sauces are made out of ají and juices. What are we missing here? Naranjilla.
Yeah.
Another of the top 5 juices. Naranja, maracuyá, tomate de árbol, taxo. We've got most of them here. It's so dirty. This one I don't know of any sort of translation because nobody's ever told me they've seen this fruit in the U.S. or in the North. It's generally used again for desserts, for ice creams. When we go for ice cream in Nevada, I'm sure they'll have ice creams made out of these. If you want to taste it, you get a little idea. That's a really good one. But people, no, people will. I mean, they don't really eat it this way, but you'll get the flavor.
And what's it used for
Mainly
primarily?
as juices. Mainly juices, not a
I thought it might be sour, it's not.
Yeah, it's not very sour.
Kind of sour?
You can taste it a little bit.
A little bit sour.
Yeah, but it's mainly for juices. But
Yeah.
and so now when you have a juice and you're like, what's in that juice? You'll start to recognize that must be naranjilla. But no, they're usually smaller. This is a mega naranjilla. Usually they're about half the size. That's a good one. This one are the uvillas. This one, you know, they come with a little paper thing over them. You know, they have a little. How do you say that? You know. A leaf that goes around it that almost feels like
Is that what we
paper.
have for breakfast at the,
You may have. You may have. I wasn't there. Yeah. I'm sure what they choose. So they're not my favorite. You can use them in salads too. They're nice in salads. You just eat them. Yeah, you can just eat it.
Just a small shoulder size.
I like those. Yeah. Yeah. No, they're not so bad deal.
Very refreshing.
This is guayaba. So one thing that, if anybody knows much about fruits and tropical fruits, in the U.S. or in other places, this is called a guava.
Guava. This grows in our
Here it's called
backyard.
a guayaba. And there's another very strange fruit. It's not in season right now, but you will see it, which is a long pod about this long.
Yes. Oh, I've seen those
That
before.
people break open, and there's this white kind of sort of sweetest thing. It's a seed pod, and you suck it on, and you throw out the seed. Those are guavas.
Oh.
And it's Ecuadorian Spanish, and these are guayaba. And this again is juice jams, kind of used for this.
And syrup, right? They make syrup out of this? I have some, I've seen them make syrup. I think it's
Okay,
jam or something.
maybe. And then the last one are pepinos, which is really something I've really never really used pepino. Have you? It doesn't have a whole lot of flavor to it, but it can be used, and it isn't made into juices. It would be more be used like into a salad or something. Yeah.
Like in the middle of a melon.
Yeah. And this is just, as you saw, there were many other things. There was you guys all saw the guanaba. The smaller one that they have there too is chirimoya. It sort of looked like a guayaba but had a green. That is a custard apple.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that we didn't have. So this is just a little exposure to a few of the most common of the.
It's in the fruit area of
Yes.
melons.
Talking a little
Like
bit
a
about
cantaloupe.
baking, because I'm seeing that on Facebook a lot. People are asking
put it
about
on.
because of the elevation.
Yeah.
You know, that type of thing. Can you talk about
Yeah.
Slowly to me.
Yeah, that has always been mine.
Yeah.
You know.
Hi guys. I